Before I start this video, I'm going to tell you guys now, this video purpose is not to bash anybody at all. I don't have no beef with anybody. Like, I should have said that in the video, but I guess I didn't. But yeah, this is just my story and my life update and what's been going on. And yeah, so we're gonna get back into it. Hey y'all, it's your girl Jada. Welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for such a long time. Hold on, Papa. Mommy's recording. It's okay. But yeah, this is a little life update. As you guys can see, my baby is growing. My belly is growing. This is gonna be a very long life update because so much shit has happened over the past month. And I just want y'all to know, like, life has been beating me up. Like, literally beating me up. So I'm gonna start off with, obviously, I'm in a new space. I'm not in the same space that you guys seen me in the last time. And I'm gonna be standing up this video because I don't have my bar stool chairs as of yet. I still have yet to move everything from the old apartment in Atlanta to the new state that I'm in. It's been really hard because I have so much other stuff to like deal with in a matter of weeks and, you know, I'm trying to say months. And I'm gonna get all into that in this video. Like, this video is the tea, like the tea. So make sure you guys watch to the end. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, stay tuned because I do want to record my pregnancy journey, and it sucks because like my belly is growing and I'm not like showing progress. But anyways, yeah, I moved to a whole different state. I'm where the palm trees reside. I don't fuck with Atlanta no more. I don't want to go to Atlanta no more. Nothing's in Atlanta for me. That was a journey in my life that is now over, and I'm 100% happy. My headspace where I'm at now is like 110 times better. Like, when I tell y'all, I was in a horrible headspace in Atlanta. It was horrible. I'm not gonna do a apartment tour as of yet because this is not the apartment that I'm going to be staying in. This apartment is on the first floor right now, and they're moving me to the top floor because, yeah, I'm a top-notch bitch. I'm just kidding. They're moving me to the top floor because I was having problems in this first floor unit, especially with like, I feel like this would be a whole nother video, but there was this guy and he was just watching me from outside. Like, I don't know, I should show you guys how the outside looks. I'm gonna show you guys. Yeah, that's how the outside looks, and he was just watching me. It was getting very much weird, and they're just moving me to a whole other side of the apartment complex because I don't have time for this. Like, I'm pregnant as fuck. I don't have time to be fighting for my life in this apartment by myself, no fatal attraction. I just want a healthy and, you know, blessed pregnancy. I don't want to be fighting for my life. So yeah, they're moving me. I called them immediately because I don't need that type of time right now. What else can I update you guys on? Well, you guys obviously got the belly update. You guys got it real good. You guys got like a full view. My belly button is coming out of the socket. Like, it looks like I have an outie and it looks like just nasty right now. But I'm glad that I don't have a belly piercing because it would have definitely been looking weird. But I definitely have to wax. I just been like having like this hair on my belly. I'm telling y'all, belly hair really grows while you're pregnant. Let me put you guys on to like what's really been still, like, if I moved here and this wasn't happening, I would be in a way better headspace. But, you know, my life is always with obstacles. I'm never like just going down a steady path in life. It always has to be something that, you know, that I have to go through in my life, you know. But it's okay because all of this is making me a very strong female individual for my baby. So as you guys know, I went to jail, and if you don't know, now you're gonna know the full story on why I went to jail. Basically, it was the week that I was going to move. I was moving on June 2nd. I was supposed to be moving on June 2nd, but I was still in jail. So it messed up my whole moving shit. I had a U-Haul, everything. So I am taking my nap on May 30th. When I get a knock on the door and some keys coming into my apartment that I pay rent for, nobody else is paying rent for, Yeah, other people's name was on the lease, but it's like, it's so disrespectful to me because you don't pay rent here no more. So basically, you don't reside here. Your name is just on this lease with paperwork. So it's like, it wasn't giving, okay, just come whenever you feel like it, just pop up when you want, you know what I'm trying to say? But that is what happens. He came, and when I say he, because I'm not saying nobody's name, but he is a big part of this story. But the person, my sperm donor, the person who blessed me with this beautiful baby, yeah, my baby's beautiful already. But he came with 2 police officers and his manager to my apartment looking for some of his items. He said that he couldn't find some of his items, so the police was trying to detain me. They were 2 female cops. One was a trainee, and then one was like, I guess, an OG, the one that they was following, whatever. But she was like, oh, well, let us know if you want to press charges. We'll detain her right now. And I'm like, detain me? Like, mind you, I just got off from my nap. Mind you, I'm just seeing this person for the first time in 2 months. I haven't seen him since maybe I was 7 weeks. And right now, I was like, when I got arrested, I was like 16 weeks. So yeah, he was like telling them like, oh, he can't find this, he can't find that. So the lady cop was like, oh, you want to press charges? You want to press charges? And yeah, me and her was going back and forth. But yeah, so that wasn't the reason why I got arrested. Like, nobody, well, I don't know nobody really who gets arrested for arguing with the cops. Because I didn't threaten those ladies or nothing. Like, it was just like oh, she was like, oh, I'm not talking to you. And I was like, well, I'm talking to you. It was just that, but it wasn't no whole like, oh, I'm gonna arrest her. You know what I'm trying to say? I have no other choice but to press charges. So yeah, he started pressing charges. They took my ID. They filed for the warrant. And then I gave Dior some food that we had because I didn't get to go to the store, which I was going to. It was like 2 p.m. in the daytime. And that's when they was like, okay, put your arm behind your back. You know, I put my arms behind my back after I fed Dior. Dior was in the cage still, so they wasn't letting me take this dog out of the cage. So I was like, and mind you, I'm the only person who lives there. So I'm thinking Dior's gonna sit in the cage for however long I'm in the precinct for or in jail for. So I asked him, this is my first words to him. Y'all know who him is. I'm like, can you please take Dior out the cage because I don't know how long I'm gonna be gone for. So I guess he did that, and I didn't know he took Dior at all because right after I got out of jail, I went back to my house and I tried to go get Dior. Well, my aunt tried to go get Dior, and I'll explain why I couldn't go upstairs. But she was like, oh, I don't see Dior. Dior's not up here. And immediately my heart dropped because I was like, if he was petty enough to put me in jail, he probably would be petty enough to take my dog. And it's like, before y'all all be like, oh yeah, he bought the dog, he bought her this, but he didn't give me back the stuff that I bought. Like, he could really be petty right now, and he could keep my dog. And that would have been sad because right now, like, honestly, Dior is my emotional support. Dior is how I cope with a lot of things. Like, I would be here by myself or until I have my baby. Dior is the only one who's here with me every day. Like, Dior's my responsibility. I walk Dior 3 times a day, feed him. Like, that's my routine. And it's like, I thought that was all gonna get taken away from me. So yeah, I started crying because I thought that he took my baby. That was like my baby. So yeah, I'm sitting at the precinct. It's 2 p.m. I don't get out the precinct until like 11. I don't get to the precinct because they transported me from the precinct to Fulton County Jail. And this was like at 11 p.m., 12 a.m. Y'all, so I'm telling this cop, because I had went to go to the bathroom during that time. Like, obviously, like, I had to go to the bathroom like 3 times in that precinct. I'm telling the cop, like, I'm spotting. You're not supposed to be spotting at 16 weeks or 4 months. You're not supposed to be spotting at all. I'm telling her I'm spotting and I'm having bad cramping. I am 4 months pregnant. I need to go to the hospital. She was not trying to do nothing for me, and this is a lawsuit for real because what the fuck? Like, I could have lost my baby, like literally. Like I don't know if I was spotting because of stress. They said the baby was good. That was literally like, it was so sick to me that they just like allowed me to just sit in the precinct for hours without getting medical help. So yeah, she was like, oh, when you get to the jail, you'll get seen by the nurse, blah, blah, blah. When I got to the jail at 11 p.m., 12 a.m., I told them exactly what they said to me. They said, are you pregnant? I said, yes, I am pregnant. And I want to go to the hospital. I am spotting. They said, when did you start spotting? I said, earlier in the precinct. They said, why didn't you tell anybody? I said, I did. They said, they didn't do anything for you? They didn't take you to Grady? Because Grady is the Atlanta hospital by the precinct. I'm like, no. They're like, they cannot do that to you. So I'm in Grady for about 4 hours. They're checking on my baby. And then they transported, my baby was good, healthy, seen the heartbeat. And then they transported me back to Fulton County Jail. I sat in bookings, mind you, I didn't eat all day. I sat in bookings for a total of maybe like 6 hours, not 6 hours, maybe like 8 hours, because they transported us to Union City Jail at like 9 a.m. So I was there from like 4 a.m. So yeah, like 6 hours to 9 a.m., 10 a.m., yeah. And I was trying to make the most phone calls that I could, because once you get transported to Union City, that's when you have to start making collect calls and paid calls. But I'm trying to make mad calls to my mom, my aunt, my dad. Those are the 3 numbers that they let me write down and I was calling, because those are the 3 people who helped me get out of the situation, helped me get bond, helped me throughout everything. You know what I'm trying to say? Just helping me throughout the way, and I thank them so much. It was those 3. Without those 3, I really don't know what I would be doing. So yeah, they told me my charges at the precinct. They said, you have a felony count, 2nd degree, criminal damage to property. And I'm like, felony? Like my jaw dropped. I'm like, no way this dude put a felony under my name. Like, I'm like, nah, like, and if you know, felonies ruin you. Like, you can't get no good job. You can't do shit when you have a felony. And it's like, I still have to take care of our kid. Like, you're not thinking, you're thinking about materialistic things. And this is all about materialistic things, y'all. This is fuckery. This is nonsense. And he's like, he wants to be compensated for his stuff. This is all he cares about, being compensated for his stuff. So you put the mother of your child in jail with your child for money, for items, for hats, for shirts, for shoes, whatever you put on the list. It's just weird to me. Like, that's not like, I don't know, it's just so weird to me. Yeah, like after they transferred us to Union City, I kid y'all not, the phones don't even work. They were like, the phones don't work. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, no phones? Like, that was my only like way of feeling better, like talking and hearing my mom, talking and hearing my dad. That was the only way I was feeling better, literally. So I'm like, no phones. And mind you, my bond had got posted. Literally, my bond was like $1,000. So my aunt had to make bond for me. It was just like, I just kept sitting there. I didn't know what time it was. I wasn't eating. They was feeding us slop, y'all. Stuff that you look on a plate. I'm gonna put a picture of how shit looked. But it was like, even thinking about that makes me want to throw up. Like, seriously. Like, and the water tastes like toilet water. Like, I could not drink the water. When I got out, I couldn't even pee in there. Like, you have to pee in front of people. Like, that was the worst day ever. Like, the worst 2 days ever, 2.5 days. Like, But while pregnant, I feel like if I was like not pregnant, I would have got through it way better. But being pregnant and in jail, that's not something that's like cute. That's not good. That's not a flex. Like, it was horrible because I could have really lost my baby. But thank God my baby's it's still good. Like, no evil shall prosper. Me and my baby are 100% good. I do have to get a lawyer to fight off this bullshit charge because I didn't do anything to be put in jail. So I have to do all of that, and I have to wait for my court date. It's just too much. But this is why when people ask me, oh, are you gonna co-parent with this person? No, he doesn't care. Like, even if you don't care about me, at least care about your unborn child. Like, I really could have lost my baby in there. Bitches was trying people, like, it was a matter of like, and they let you fight in there. Like, it's no like, oh, you fighting and then the guard just like, break it up, break it up. No, you fighting and the fight is done whenever y'all say it's done. Like, y'all would just fight for hours and hours and hours. Nobody breaks up the fight. So it's like a matter of like, I was just trying to keep my head down because like, I'm not a normal person. I'm not a normal civilian. I'm a pregnant woman. Like, I can't be fighting with none of y'all girls in here. I know y'all like crazy. Like, you know, being locked up makes you really crazy. I understand, but like, please don't touch this. You feel me? So yeah, I'm just glad that I got out. Like, I'm safe now. I just have to make sure like I'm good during the court date. Like, I don't go back to jail. I shouldn't go back to jail because this is my first charge ever. I really don't want to have a felony under my name. So I have to prove my innocence, of course, because this is just like crazy to me, you know? But yeah, like, I'm filing, like, as soon as my baby is born, I'm filing for full custody of my baby because, yeah, like, nobody really deserves to, like, you don't deserve that. That's that, and yeah, I'll probably update you guys after my court date, tell y'all, you know, what really happened, you know, and how this all resolved. Hopefully I have a good enough lawyer to just get this off of me, like, charges, like, not dropped by him, but dropped by the judge, because this is like, it's barely any evidence, and it's just like, it's just stupidity and it's pettiness. But yeah, it is June 16th today, and baby is 18 weeks. I have to find a OB down here where I'm at. So yeah, as I'm looking for that, I may be traveling back and forth to Atlanta to go to my OB appointments there. Cause like, bro, my glucose test is coming up in a few. Like, I have stuff to do. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? I can't be doing no court, no, you know what I'm trying to say? So, and they wasn't giving me no prenatals in jail. Like, I kept asking for my prenatals. They wasn't giving it to me. But yeah, I'm good now, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. The content is not gonna be drama. Like, I don't want my content to be drama. This was just a life update and what really has been going on in my life. So yeah, after today, it's gonna be about me and baby. You know, it's gonna be me and baby to the end, for real. So, and I still don't know the gender. I will know in August because I'm doing a gender reveal. So stay tuned for that, and we will see you guys later.